sound. Now here we are going to go ahead and use the other tip. There we go. I feel like I have to buy some new material, some new tools. Alright, we're getting close to the drawing itself, so we're going to revert back to the skinny tip. There we go. I think if we have an audio issue, I might just save this for a different time, and it's okay. Not all of them are going to be winners. We're just going to follow these details as carefully as possible, because these pens tend to bleed just a little bit, so we got to learn that control over these, and at the same time not be afraid to just go for it. I've said before, if you're having fun, you are doing it right. Try not to stress too much. I tell myself that all the time, but hey, I always find myself stressing. One thing or the other, it's always getting to me. I'll get better at that. Okay, now let's move this a little more this way. There we go. Thank you so much. This is how we do it. Now let's rotate the bit. Remember guys, if you have to, rotate your work so it's easier on you. Outline your work. Yesterday we're doing a lot of coloring today. So if you got a project to color at home, whip that sucker out and let's boogie. This is your reminder to get out there and do some art. Draw, paint, sculpt, craft, whatever makes you happy. As long as you're being artistic, you're ahead of the game. is it so important for me to get you guys to do art stuff? It's a great outlet. I at least like to share when things make me happy, and I know some people just need a friendly reminder to go out there and give their all. There we go, we're gonna follow up some outlines. What's up, FNAF? What are you up to, you crazy kid? Wow, bow, bow, bow. Me, you can see it, bro. I'm working on this Wolverine drawing that I started a couple days ago. I just started drawing again, but this is the drawing that's been taking me the longest to finish out of everything that I've put together. Reason? I don't know. It is a little difficult, I'm not gonna lie, but it's plenty of fun too. I'm going to Comic-Con this Saturday. What? Did you get that Wolverine, the Rabid Wolverine? No, I wish I did though. I do recall that it just came out in that 2-pack with Lalandra. Back in my Hasbroholic days, I was asking for a Lalandra action figure for so long, just because we got that head that came with Mystique, I believe? Or was it Rogue? I think it was Mystique. Either way, I've been wanting that character for a minute. Did you pick up the Wolverine and Lalandra 2-pack? Really quick, I gotta make sure I got my messages. Thank you, Richard, again for checking that out for me. I really don't know what's going on with the background noise. It's the fan. Well, okay, I guess I do know. It's the fan on my computer, and that's just... I've been trying to figure out a way to minimize that sound, but I can't figure it out yet. I do apologize to you guys if you are not having the best of time and all you hear is that fan. We will do better. I am saving up to get better equipment, something with better quality, something that isn't going to cause my little computer to go AWOL. Yo, FNAF, what are you gonna get at Comic-Con? Are you gonna get all the stuff? I want stuff. Let's darken the middle here a little more. Just give it another little run through with this marker. There we go. And here's where we have to be really careful. We don't want to cross over into the blade, so just try your best. That's all we can ask for, right? There we go. That looks good. That looks good. We're gonna leave it like that. Okay. I feel like half of this drawing is a lot of the shading. I'm not complaining about it, but just something you kind of you can't help but notice. And again, I think that has to go with the pick that they went with, the selection. I don't. WD-40. I haven't yet. WD-40. What? Wait, never mind. My cousin plays guitar, and last time he played for them and got free stuff. Heck yeah, dude. I don't care what will happen again, though. If that will happen again. Well, I hope it does. Sounds like a cool time. Now, who did they play guitar for? The convention? Alright. Let's see what I can do from here. There we go. And that's just one layer. We still have to go over it with black. Yo, Locon, I don't know if you're still in here, but what's up, bro? We're gonna turn this guy on his head just so we can shade the other area. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of this action. Okay, he just said I played guitar for them, but it was the guest, I think. Oh. Alright. That's kind of cool. Either way, it's closer than I've ever gone to a Comic-Con. I still haven't gone to one, and I am way too old to not gone to one. Alright, the rest of this can be definitely painted black. So let's go with that. Let's do a little bit of that action. It'll really help bring shape to his head. let's use the big side. Let's fill in the cheeks. Just like that. There we go. Ooh. Right. Okay. Now let's rotate you again. We are going to fill in some of this right here. Such a sinister look for Wolverine. Goodness. Everyone that is here, thank you so much for joining me. I'm just doing some coloring on this Brood Wolverine cover from the Uncanny X-Men 234. So far I've been enjoying putting this character together in the sense of redrawing it. This is an original drawing by Silvestri. He's a known comic book artist here in the Marvel world and others. My name is Taven the Caveman. This is kind of what I like to do. I like to... Well, first off, let me say that I just started coloring and drawing again after taking a few years break from the hobby. Hey guys, let me know in the comments how you feel I'm doing, because you know, just interested in that. You guys think I should keep doing this? Should I quit? Am I doing okay? Did I miss a spot? All that jazz. can't see. Oh goodness. Now let's follow this up the arm. Filling in some of these details that we put in, outlining them with our pen. Whatever works for you, pen or markers. If you got better control over your markers than I do, whew, whew. I feel like I'm still fairly new to using markers, but you know what? I'm having fun with them. I'm learning to appreciate and respect, you know, what they bring to the artistic table, if you will. These last drawings that I've made with marker, you know, are pretty much my introduction to them. I gotta say, I'm very intrigued with what they can do. I love the way that they sit on top of each other. I think it's a nice challenge to learn how to control these. If this is your first time here, I am Taven the Caveman. I like to I dabble in art in all sorts of mediums. Preferably though, I do like making dioramas out of mostly, and mainly for 1/12 scaled action figures. That's the infamous 6-inch action figures that Hasbro likes to produce. But that is not all that I limit myself to. I do like making dioramas and display pieces for other other characters, or should I say other toy lines. I am open for, well, I do commissions, I'm just not open to them right now because I am, I have 17 projects that I gotta get done. Okay, it's more like 15, no, how many did I finish? I finished 2 of those, and then I'm on 2 more. Okay, so 13 projects that I need to catch up with. But hey, you know, it goes to show you, if you do something people like, they're gonna come and ask you to make them stuff. So I guess I'm doing something right. It looks like the actual cover. Yo, thank you. I'm gonna go back really quick just to make sure I didn't miss any comments. Big Palooka says, I actually have this issue of Uncanny X-Men. Whoa, heck yeah, man, that's pretty awesome. That's coming out nice, says Abe from it. Oh, Abe, you're back? Oh, Abe. Oh, you weren't done torturing me, huh? But don't ask him to put something together. Oh, please do not. It was kind of funny though, right? Got me hyper focused on putting that Fortnite thing together, and then I just lost it all. Let's get the big side for it. Big Palooka, thanks for the follow, man. I really appreciate that. A part of me wishes that I didn't rush the head. The head is not exactly the way I want it to be. You have the comic book. You should probably, I mean, you should. I'm not going to tell someone what they should do. If anyone does have this cover, like Palooka here, you can probably tell the differences already in what I've done compared to what it looks like. Yes, I got a lot of it, you know, looking very close to it. But I'm a perfectionist, so I get to, you know, tell myself, hey, you missed this part and you missed that part. What's up with that? What's up with that? And I can tell that I missed a little bit here and there. Not the biggest issue, but it's something that I'd like to get better at, you know. Can you imagine if I could copy like art like a printer does? God, that's the dream. What am I talking about? The real dream is being able to produce my own art that rivals those that taught me how to draw, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's a better dream. Let's go with that. Guys, if you haven't checked it out yet, I do stream on Roku TV. I'm also on the DIY TV. Sorry, I'm on DIYTV.com. I'm also on YouTube and here on TikTok, all under the same name, Keyboard Adventures. What is it? Yo, Vaughn, this is Wolverine in his brood mode. I don't know how else to describe it, but I guess he got infected by the brood, and then he took on these details on his head, these lines across his arms. You can see. I really don't know the story. A friend of mine recommended I draw this, so I did. In case anyone is wondering, Aprilman is Taven's best friend. Oh, goodness. 3X Vaughn, thanks for that follow, man. Did you get Marvel Legends Brood Wolverine? No, I wanted to. I want to more now than ever, just because I'm drawing him. Maybe my best friend out here can send me that guy next. Bestie? No, I won't put you on the spot like that, even though I kind of just did. But yeah, anyways, no, you don't have to get me that at all. I'm not gonna be upset. Not upset at all. Rusty Pineapple. That's a cool name. I had a lost t-shirt with the best quote ever. His healing factor killed the brood virus. You know, I kind of figured something like that. Drawing looks amazing. Yo, thank you. This cover is pretty awesome. I'll tell you what. Greatly appreciate that follow, Rusty. Abe, how do you know my birthday's coming up? Drawing and listening to LA Woman, awesome. Yeah, definitely put you in the mood to draw. I had this on the other day and I was like, you know what? That was a fun time. Why don't I do that again? And so here I am. I feel like Sylvester did such a great job in putting this picture together. I can't tell you how challenging it was. It was fun, but it was definitely challenging. And I guess, you know, that's kind of what I want as an artist too, something to challenge me and keep it fun enough to where I want to keep doing art instead of something that's gonna make me rage quit, like putting Fortnite toys together. Is it Wolverine? It is Wolverine, yes. I'm your personal stalker. Afroman, I don't know if I like that. That cover got me into collecting X-Men comics. That's what's up, man. Abe knows everything. Abe? Abe? How do you know my birthday? And why haven't you gotten me something? If you're gonna give me anything for my birthday, can it be more stalkers? Can it be stalkers that send me gifts? That'd be awesome. But like, you know, appropriate gifts. Let's follow the neck shadowing. I've been trying to find the words on how to describe the way this guy chose to shade in. Using these spikes instead of like normal shading. I feel like it speaks volumes for what we're supposed to be ready for, you know. I'm only speculating that in this issue, Wolverine just happens to be a little bit more savage, and they really like dive into his creepy side from the infection. Of course, not that Wolverine is creepy himself. Well, he's kind of creepy, but we won't get into that. But yeah, like, oh man, if art can be translated into anything, it's like, you know, the choices that he went with. Tell me that this is like a horror esque, you know, issue of X-Men, and I'll direct you to the art style and be like, that's probably why. See you night. See you night. Oh. But in all seriousness though, I really do enjoy this. I have been enjoying drawing ever since I started again. It makes me wonder why I even quit. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know why I quit drawing earlier, in those earlier days. But I'm glad that I'm back to it. Not gonna lie though, I am starting to get a headache, and it's starting to kick my butt. That's what she said. Sorry if I missed your messages. Whoa, my bad. Let me look up. That cover got me. Right, I saw that. That's awesome. Abe knows everything. Still creepy. You, I'm just kidding. I love your content. It's the most real on TikTok. Huh. appreciate that. I really do. Thank you. Marvel in the Jim Lee, Mark Silvestri, and Todd McFarlane era was the best. I will agree for most of those names. Of course, we all have our preference, and you know, you like what you like for a reason, and that's awesome. There was just times where some of the art didn't communicate with me personally, but you know, look at me now. Now I'm redrawing other people's art because it's inspiring. It's awesome that it inspired me back to draw again. This is a friendly reminder to everybody who's here. Get out there and draw. Do some of your own art, you know? Put your twist into it. I'm hoping to do something like that and impress you guys once I start drawing my own comic book, which is a goal. And, you know, I just hope I make somebody proud out there with the story and the art. Sadly, work made me stop drawing, but watching all the artists on TikTok, Tumblr, is pulling me back in. That's what's up, man. Inspiring. Is the reason why I do tutorials on how to make stuff for our action figure collection, because I just want to inspire. I want to inspire you to draw. I want to inspire you to craft, to write. Just to get into that mindset of an artist, just so you can express yourself. Whatever medium you want to use, it's gold, baby. Whether you want to do it through music or all the stuff that I mentioned, just do it. I knew that as soon as I started adding all these darker colors, well, like the one and only dark color, this drawing would take shape so much better. It would just, you know what I mean? Like I'm not even done with it yet, and it looks really awesome. The one thing that I do not like is the way that I did his head. Here, his head is just, it's not the right shape for me. It's not. But, you know, I'm not gonna get all of them right, but as long as I learn and have fun with it, I think that's all that really matters. But I do have fun when I learn stuff, so we'll go with that. Switching that up a bit. We're gonna bring this up here because that actually is supposed to connect like this. And then give it a little shape like that. Yeah. Again, everybody that's here, liking, commenting, I really appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for the company. I know I've said it, but if you don't remember, you can check me out on mydiytv.com, on YouTube, on Roku TV, the MBC channel, all under the same name, and that's Cave Art Adventures. You can also catch me on TikTok, and you can find me on Instagram. I've been posting most of my art on Instagram now. I'm not the best to keep up with the action figure community. I hate to admit that, but your boy's been buying more art material than action figures lately, because, you know, that's just what I do, you know? I'm waiting for Hasbro to catch up to my standards before I start spending crazy money on them like I used to. So if you guys didn't know, I used to be a Hasbro-holic. That's right, I'm a recovering Hasbro-holic. And what that means was, I used to be a completist. And you know how impossible it is to complete a Hasbro line? It's just impossible because they keep making more. So, to think I could have been a completist for a line that's never going to end, well, that's just silly. I hope it never ends, because, you know, it's tons of fun to collect action figures, especially from IPs that you really enjoy, like Marvel. But, you know, it's just the truth of it. If they don't stop making them, you're just never going to complete your collection. Unless you have really, really good restraint and don't overbuy. Which I didn't. So that's why I had to quit and focus on more artistic stuff or purchases than anything. I hope that makes sense. I hope you guys are smart shoppers and don't spend your food money on toys, because sometimes I used to do that. It was not the best feeling. But hey, like I said, I learned restraint. I know, I'm no fun. They say, you can always just eat your action figures, what's wrong with you? I will have to go over this with a finer tip pen. Sadly, I only have my office pens, but that's going to be good enough. At least it's going to have to be. How are you guys liking the drawing? Is it coming out good for you? I'm really curious to hear what my friend has to say, the one that posted this challenge for me. Get this hand shaded. Did a better job at separating the shaded areas here than I did for the rest of them. But hey, that's okay. So, since this came in a 2-pack, it makes me think of couples. What's your guys' favorite comic book couple? Is it Richard? What's his name? Reed Richards, my bad. in Sue Storm? Is it T'Challa and Storm? I'm sure a lot of characters named Storm. Oh, okay. We need to make sure these are properly shaded in. Yep, okay. There we go. As a Deadpool and Spider-Man. I don't think they've ever done that, but it's a funny thought. Love Street. Bring this shadow all the way down. And what an interesting choice on how to just shadowing and all the pose. I don't even know where to start about with this. It's just such a great drawing. The pose, he's just in pain. It looks a little horrific, you know, like scary horrific. I think I just love this pose, the shadows. I really need to read this issue. With those streaks right there, I'm gonna follow that down. Again, you guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Being big goofy right here, trying to ignore my headache and just hang out with y'all. I might have to step away for a second and get some medicine for my head though, just because it is throbbing. Oof. For those of you joining me, how awesome is your day going? What is up? Ooh, that's an interesting... It's okay. I'm gonna go with what I see. Alright, I'm gonna go with what I see. Don't improvise, just do what you see. Interesting. dude, what's up? Hey man, just just coloring, I guess. Trying to learn a little bit of, you know, trying to get in this guy's head. He's such a great artist. I was not expecting to love this as much as I do. But, yeah, man, it's just what I'm doing right now. What about you, bruh? What's up, my dude? My dudeski? My duderino? Damn, son, looking sweet. Let me get him in full. In there. Yeah, this drawing is, it is doing stuff to me, man. Like, there's so much emotion in this piece that I wasn't really like considering when I started, but like the more like, you know, filling it in with the black, it's just yeah, it's great stuff, man. How are you doing today, Senor Brent? Looking good. Ooh, chilling like a villain, Lord Will Bob Dylan. Okay. Lots of progress today. Yes, sir. We good. Just got home from work. Hey, it's time to kick those shoes off. You know, get a little zooted and hang out. That's what's up. And yes, yes, Jay. I am trying to finish this today. I'm just like adding random details here and there, trying to make it match. This is a challenge, bro. This was a challenge indeed, and I love it. It's a bigger challenge because I got a freaking headache. My head is pounding. Do you think I should do the purple background though? I wish. Haven't zoomed in almost a year. Oh snap! Yeah, I would be scared too, bro. Don't do that, man. It's definitely a crash course into like anxiety. And Jay says yes for the purple background. Okay. Okay, Jay. Just like watching me suffer. Why? I thought we were friends. I would need a co-pilot for sure, right? It's like a vision quest all of a sudden when you like stop partying like that and you just jump back into it. Like, I think a while ago, like before I quit again, I've only quit like twice in my life. And this is the second time, right? But like the first time that I quit and I started again, oh my god, did it feel so awkward. I almost felt like I needed a babysitter. Restricted for like what? Restricted for regulated good content. What? Submit some feedback, cause nah, dog, nah. Alright, well I guess I gotta change the subject and not talk about that because TikTok doesn't like being spoken to like the way I'm speaking. I don't know, whatever. It's TikTok being crazy again. I'll stop. Well, let's talk about butterflies and rainbows because they don't hurt nobody, but they love everybody. Don't you love it when the thought police comes around? Oh my god. Some of these muscles don't make sense to me. Right here. Yeah, I have plenty of that. I would need a co-pilot, blah blah blah. My head and knee. He's convulsing in pain, so weird muscle work. Is that what's going on? I mean, I guess I can definitely see that. Definitely see that, yeah. Okay, so where's that? Where's my handy dandy ruler? For crying out loud. I see what I did to myself here. I see what I did. And I don't like it. I don't like it, but I see what I did. It's okay. That's okay. That's just how it goes. Let me find my pens really quick and I can do some of that. What did you do? What did you did? Alright. When you get a chance... Okay, I'll just point it out. What I did wrong here was this ear. Where's my pencil so I don't smudge it? There we go. Alright. So if you look at the original, this shoulder should be sticking out more than it is, but not too much, like not a lot, because it needs to be directly over his ankle, where this ear needs to be smaller and behind his shoulder muscle, like almost aligned to where his armpit would be, right here. So in a perfect drawing of this, redrawing, his ear should have been, the point of his ear should have been right here. Yeah, so that's what I'm just noticing. Yo, what's but that's I am doing a little cave art. We're having a little cave art adventure over here. But that's what I did wrong here, and I just noticed it now. I should have noticed it before I started painting this. But yeah. And I guess if I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you guys too here, like, yeah, there's just some missing stuff. missing stuff. It looks cool. Like if I didn't copy this off of like a screen or whatever, I would be really impressed. But like looking at the stuff that I'm missing, it's just making me be like, come on, bro, what's wrong with you? You should have caught that. But you know, I'm my toughest critique. Oh no, wait a minute. That's Cobra Commander. He's in here right now. It is not perfect, and perfection is what I want. How dare I? Is that the purple I need? I feel like that's the purple. I'm gonna need a violet too. Perfect. To the next whiskey bar. And I didn't even notice until this, until you suggested to do the purple, because obviously I gotta, yeah, the purple just kind of helps align it in a different way I didn't think of earlier. Alright, and the purple on the drawing starts around here, on this side, right? More like on top of all this jazz, and then like right here. Bro, yes. Yo, what's up? Where's that light purple though? Is that light purple or gray? I think it's gray. Come on, bro. I tell you, he looked like a man. Just twist the work a little bit more. Shoot. Shoot. Ah, creds. Don't worry, I don't have to do too much of that, but I gotta do some more. You may be thinking, that looks ugly. I know it does. Okay, I know. But kind of trust me on this. Oh god, please follow it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I hate it. I hate it. Damn you, Jay. You ruined it. And you think you're so slick because you got me to ruin this. You're fired, Jay. Just gonna ignore the pain on my head. We're gonna rotate this again, and here's where it's gonna get a little tricky because tricks. So the purple seems to end around his head area, his shoulders, kind of. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just trust our markers to do our bidding. It's gonna be really freaking bright. But I do have color pencils that I can just add to this. Oh god, I regret it. I regret it. I regret it. I regret it. God, why am I still doing it? Just stop. I can't now. I can't stop now that I started. Looks so great, David. Aw, you're just saying that so I don't cry because I just ruined it. But, thank you. It's probably like my favorite Doors song. Maybe. I don't know. I have a lot of favorites. I know that I'll fix it once I start like blending, you know, but like I just hate when it looks ugly. Only pretty, no uggos. It's all over. It's all over. Fudge sickles. I should have used pink. I'm a failure. Why am I always failing? It's all over, baby. The war is over. This is ugly. Fuck. I shouldn't. I mean. I'm gonna blame the headache. My headache did not allow me to think properly in this moment, and no regrets. No regrets. I'm just gonna have to blend my color pencils in here. happy mistakes. Yes. Heather Harkness. Like Agatha? Are you related to Agatha? Yo, hit me with one of those like immortal spells, bro. What's that? I mean, eternal youth and immortality. Haha, save. Now you can't give me the saggies. Probably still will. Okay. So I'm gonna take a leap of faith and say, I don't suck. I got this. I got this, homie. We're gonna give it a little bit more pink down here. Just gonna round it off to his shoulder. Like that. Get that perp. Get that nice and perp over here. This is the end. Like that might be too hat to handle. There we go. You can keep blaming me. I can take it. No, bro, it's. I'm sorry, man. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I'm just making excuses, guys. This is all on me. How appropriate that this song comes up. I need to do these in little portions so that it doesn't fade all gross. I did not plan for this, no. Said, I'm still trying to learn how to control these markers. It is not the easiest thing, but it's kind of fun. See, that's what I needed. I needed more patience with myself, these markers, instead of those longer strokes. Oof. Oof. Big oof. You don't say. Jim Morrison is such a gremlin sometimes. You gotta make a client visit. See y'all later. Oh, okay, man. Take it easy, homie. Oof, big oof. Sometimes it just, sometimes it just happens like that. Can't get upset. Just gotta roll with these punches. Just gonna try and fill this in. We're good. We're good. Thing is though, I feel like my marker is getting stressed too much and it might be a little harder to use. I also don't know how often these have to be replaced. Like I said, I'm pretty new to these markers, so I'm just going with like, my instincts. I'll learn how to blend these. I should probably look these up. See, they're not covering all the ground as much as I wanted to now. Shit. It's kebab. So this show, which is episode 19 of Cave Art Adventures with your boy Taven the Caveman, was originally going to be just about painting my display piece that I made. But then I kind of started focusing too much on this, and this is where we are now. It's totally cool, it's fine, we're doing art stuff. Learning how to draw, how to color. All that is all relevant to making diorama pieces. these the colors that I've chosen for this they weren't mine, you know, to choose from. I'm trying to redraw images. And these are as close as I can, the right colors from that image. But was it teaching me anything? Yeah. Yeah, it's teaching me how to, you know, draw more cartoonish like, or at least color. Do I want to do this again? I don't know. Will I? Probably, because I need to get better at it. Just because I'm not good at it the first time doesn't mean I won't get better at it and like it later. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to art styles that aren't your own and you're trying to learn something from them. It's best that you keep going at it instead of giving up on the first try. This stuff is it's tough, you know. It's tough. A lot of us want to be, you know, want to do it right the first time. So sometimes it's a little discouraging when it doesn't come out the way you want it to, but it shouldn't stop you from trying again. Especially since we got so far into it, achieved so much. I know what I could do better next time, you know? And that's all I can do. Is just try and improve my skills for the next time. Because we're not trying to do better than others, we're just trying to do better than what we can, you know? So if yesterday I didn't do so well on it, the next time I hope to do a little bit better. Because it's not just about drawing it, you gotta retain the understandings that you know, the lessons that these projects teach you. Otherwise you're not really learning anything. For me, I hope to learn that I gotta start with a lighter color to coat the whole thing before I just go crazy and introduce all of this purple so abruptly. But hey, again, we're learning the curve, right? There's a learning curve when it comes to anything that takes time to master. So there's no reason to get upset, no reason to rush the next project. It's just within the realms of, you know, understanding that that's just how it goes. Let's add a little bit of pink over here just so we can even some of this out. Actually, first we're going to try and cover all of this. I almost think I should have used paint for this part. I don't know how many mediums people like tend to use and stuff, but like, you know, I'm still learning, so gotta be patient with myself. There's more pink in here than there is other colors, so let's go ahead and add that before we darken it up. Purple. That's really what it should be. I should have just made all this purple instead of worried about fading it. That's another thing. Blending these alcohol markers is not the easiest. So maybe consider using more solid colors on the next pieces that I worked on. Would be the right way to go about this. Again, it was fun. I learned something. I know that I'll be able to say, yeah, on that piece I could have done this or that. That's part of the lesson, you know? Learning how to do it better for the next time. Not giving up. Not being a little sourpuss about it. But really just enjoying the journey. You know, I don't mean to be sappy or whatever, but it's just what we're doing. We're on a journey to become better artists. At least I am. And they're now going to be bangers. There we go. I'm gonna give this guy a little bit more shadow down here. And we're not even done with the actual picture itself. We still gotta fade some of the other colors into each other. We gotta fix some of these purples. I think this pink was just too hot, you know, to start off with. What it do, my boy? What it do? Yada holla. Yada dig. I'm just trying to blend these colors, man. I got a little too happy with the pink here, and you know how it goes. Now I'm trying to correct my mistakes. Little happy mistakes. That never should have happened. Damn it. Hey Google, play Mac Dre on YouTube music.
Playing various artists on YouTube.
No, I said play Mac Dre. Oh my god. Alright. I didn't be like that. Oh, Mac. Stop it, Mom. Oh. That's my money. And I'm after hers. Where are you? Hello, hello. Endor, thanks for the likes. I'm trying to fix this. Goodness. Goodness indeed. Well, hey Google, stop. This is the end of the show, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me on Hayward Adventures. This is what I came up with, you guys. I'm probably going to touch this up a little bit more, maybe darken some of these greens. Either way, thank you for joining me on this journey. You will see the finished product on my Instagram under Cave Art Adventures. Again, Cave Art Adventures. I've been your boy, Taven the Caveman. And, yeah, that was the show. Y'all stay crafty out there.